morning, Restoration. Happy New Year's. I mean, I haven't seen y'all for a whole year, feels like. All right, well, this morning I invite you into the instructions of Psalm 105. It says, "Give thanks to the Lord and proclaim his greatness. Let the whole world know what he has done. Sing to him, yes, sing his praises. Tell everyone about his wonderful deeds. Exalt in his holy name. Rejoice, you who worship the Lord. Search for the Lord and for his strength. Continually seek him. Remember the wonders he has performed, his miracles and the rulings he has given." So this morning, I invite you into those instructions. As we look back at all the wonders that he has performed, it reminds us that he's not finished yet. His track record is perfect. And there's so much more he still wants to do in our lives. And in fact, when we gather here in the house of the Lord, we encourage each other, right? We might think of what he's done in our life from the past, but then we get to hear the testimonies of our friends and families, and that gives us that renewed strength that we need. So if you're ready to see him move again, let's celebrate. There's joy in the house of the Lord.
Shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place, and we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place, and we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. Surely in this place, and we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. we shout.